Good morning, sir. My name is Preeti. I am belongs to Science Department. Today I am here to deliver the topic of the metals and non-metals. So here in this chapter we will learn about the what are the metals and what are the non-metals and what is the differentiation between the metals and non-metals. So first, what is the metals and non-metals? Simple definition: the substance which are used to make the cables, wires, agriculture implements, cooking vessels and many other such objectives are called as the metals. So which we are using in our daily life for the agriculture implements, some of the cables. So these all are will be made by the metals. So next to non-metals. Some of the metals are the aluminium, iron, copper, silver, gold, sodium. So all are called as the example. Some of the metals, these all zinc, sodium, iron, copper. So these are all the metals. So this is about the metals. So metals are play important role in our daily lives because these metal viruses or human civilization are named as the metals and alloys, because some metals is also called as the alloys, because some of the metals is have most of the metals have the solid state present, and except the mercury. So mercury also one type of metal, but it is present on the liquid state, like jelly structure it will be present. So that's why some of the metals are called as the alloys. Periodic table. In chemistry, mainly the total periodic table is belongs to the 4 blocks. So these 4 blocks is how the 7 periods and the 18 groups. So in those total periodic table, non-metals and metals are present. So non-metals, which are indicated as the greenish color, claret green color, so those are called as the non-metals. So which are indicated as the yellow color, so those are called as the alkali metal. So in metals also some type of metals will be different, like the alkali metals, transition metals, alkaline earth metals and rare earth metals, other metals. Other metals means those metals have the all type of character and also including some other character also. So that's why these metals also can be classified into the so many types. So first one, metals are the non-metals. So which are indicated as the parrot green color, those are called as the non-metals. Which are indicated as the yellow color, so those are called as the alkaline metals. Which are indicated as the blue color, so those are called as the transition metals. Alkaline metals. So alkaline earth metals. So alkali metals and alkaline earth metals will be different. This differentiation and brief explanation you can study in your higher classes. So next, rare earth metals. Rare earth metals means which metals are available very rare cases. So those are called as the rare earth metals. So that's why we are tell that earth metals are the rare earth metals. So next, other metals. Other metals means those are not the alkaline metals, those are not the transition metals. So those metals are called the other metals. Next, halogens. These halogens are present in the total last of the periodic table in the P block. So next, inert elements. So inert elements will be presented on the in this periodic table also. So this is about the periodic table. In this periodic table, gaseous, solid and liquid, some synthetic, all type of the elements is present. So this is about the periodic table. So which is the first A, second A group, this is called as the S block, which is presented as the third B to first B, it is called as the D block, which is present the group which is started with the third A to seventh A and last zero group. So zero group is belongs to the noble gases. These noble gases are present in the P block in the last group. In fifth A to that third A to seventh A, those are called as the P block elements. In lanthanide series and actinide series, those are F block elements which are present in the below of the periodic table. So this is about the structure of the periodic table. That is the brief explanation about about the some of the metals. See here what a result. So here are given. So some of the one metals which they are given in the picture representation. Next bridge. This is called as the Encrad Encoladium robot handling picture in the laboratory. So this is one type of bridge is made up of with the help of the metals. Arms. Corbius Jones. So Corbius Jones which is also made by the some of the metals. Gold truck. So gold truck. So this is also one type of metal which is prepared by the so many years back. Next topic is the atomium in Brussels. Atomium in the Brussels. So in this topic we will discuss about the what are the physical properties of the metals. So physical properties. So in each type of metals and non-metals is have the two types of properties. One is the metallic properties of the physical and metallic properties of the chemical. So these are the two types of properties. First we will learn about the what are the physical properties of the metals. So metallic luster. Metallic luster. So in all the metals except gold, copper and silver grey in color. So except the gold, copper and silver all are present in the grey in color. So this is called as the one type of physical properties. So metals have the unique shining called as the metallic luster. So all metals, when we see the gold, when we see the copper, so these all are looking very shiny. Even silver also. So that's why some of the metals also using in the ornaments. So that's why metals is also have the character of the metallic luster. So states of metal. Metals exist in the solid state in the room temperature as I told in the previous. So temperature exists. Mercury. What state does not mercury exist in? So here the temperature. So which temperature the mercury will be in solid? Which temperature the mercury will be in liquid? So the mercury will need the some amount of the temperature whether it will be present on the solid. In the normal room temperature it will be going on the liquid state. So that is the main character of the metals. Hardness. So metals are so hard. So that's why we are using these metals in the some of the preparation of the benches, preparation of the some of the metallic chairs. So in the some of the homemade industries making all type of the construction purpose also we are using gold. So that's why some of the example of the metals calcium, potassium, magnesium, sodium. So these are all going to the soft metals. Except these metals we are using the some of the other metals in the preparation of the industries, building the some of the hospitals, industries like that. In all type of the construction purpose we are using the some of the metals. Example that is the iron. So next malleability. Malleability. So most of the metals can be beaten into the sheets. This property of metal is called as the metallability. So most of the metals can be beaten. So because metals have the so much hardness. So that's why these metals have the metallability character. Next to ductility. So metals can be drawn into the wires. This property is called as the ductility. So some of the metals have the character which are using in the current wires, either in some of the other industrial making, transferring of the some of the objectives, preparation of the some of the things. So those all purpose we are using the metals. So those characteristic is called as the ductility. For example, when we observe the some of the current wires which are have the red in color, green in color, black color, which are covered by with the rubber. When we cut these wires, any part, so this part is shown the copper wire and also silver wire. So these copper wire and silver wire is belongs to the family of the metals. So sonority. Metals produce a grinding sound. These properties called the sonority. when we beat the some of the metals, so it can produce the sound. So that is called as the sonority. Thank you.